From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Jury selection began today for one of the state's most high-profile trials to date. Soon, 12 jurors will decide the fate of former Penn State football coach Jerry Sandusky. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Jury selection got underway this morning inside of a Center County courthouse for former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky. 3 of 16 jurors and alternates needed have been selected. About 220 potential jurors reported for duty this morning. That group was then divided into groups of 40 for more questions, followed by one-on-one questioning for those who were not dismissed. Prospective jurors in Sandusky's case were told that the wife and son of late football coach Joe Paterno were among the potential defense witnesses in the child sex abuse trial. The process could take days, but opening statements are expected to begin Monday, and the trial is set to last about 3 weeks. After deliberating for a day and a half, an out-of-county man was found guilty of molesting 2 young boys in McAdoo years ago. 28-year-old Clark Mead of Taylor was found guilty of all charges against him Tuesday morning in Schuylkill County Court. McAdoo police said the incidents came to light in September when they were contacted by Schuylkill County Children and Youth Authorities, who recently had learned about the assaults. Police say Mead sexually assaulted the 2 boys, aged 4 and 5, between August of 2005 and June 2006 by making them perform sexual acts on him while he was babysitting them. Mead was sent back to prison to await sentencing. A man who absconded from a Hazleton halfway house early Sunday morning is back in custody. This is 38-year-old Alfonso Quinones, who was finishing out his prison term at MnSec in downtown Hazleton when he escaped out of an alarmed door. Quinones was back in custody by Monday afternoon, and state police brought him before Magisterial District Judge Joe Zola for a preliminary arraignment on an escape charge. Quinones has been a resident of MnSec since October of 2011. Hazleton State Police are now trying to find a woman that has been missing for weeks. This is 42-year-old Candace McGeehan, who hasn't been seen or heard from in several weeks. Police say McGeehan is a resident of Hazleton Apartments in Hazel Township. She is 5 feet 8 inches tall, with brown shoulder-length hair and blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a black t-shirt, blue jeans, and white sneakers. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call troopers at 459-3890. 2 people were taken to a trauma center Monday afternoon after a 4-car accident in Butler Township. Firefighters were trying to clean up the mess here on Butler Drive just before 4 p.m. Butler Township Police tell News 13 the accident caused a domino effect, sending 1 car into another on the Freeland Drums Mountain. A total of 4 cars were involved, and the drivers of the first 2 cars in the front of the line were taken to the trauma center. A 3rd person was treated at the accident by EMS and has been released. No word on the conditions of the others as of this afternoon. Butler Drive was closed for about an hour Monday while the crash was being cleaned up. After being accused of fatally hitting a McAdoo teenager last July, a Mechanicsburg man has asked the court to throw out the results of a breath test and a blood alcohol test. This is 50-year-old Onyx Gorbea Lesbier, who is facing multiple felony charges, including homicide by a vehicle while driving under the influence. This is the crash along Interstate 81 that took the life of 18-year-old Kayla Beret on July 4th. Now, according to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, Gorbea Lesbier asked the court on Monday to exclude information about the preliminary breath test from trial testimony and to suppress testimony about a second blood sample drawn at the Hazleton General Hospital the night of the crash. Coming your way next is all your sports action with Freddie B. He's got the latest on PIAA baseball brackets and more. And a group of young professionals is calling on you to get involved and help improve the greater Hazleton area. You can find out just how you can make a difference. Stay with us.
Harry's wants your car. Harry's U Pull-It pays the highest prices around. Harry's will pay you even more for your truck or foreign car. Drive any car in and get paid top dollar. Stop in and register to win $2,100 at Harry's U Pull-It.
In life, it's good to be informed with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
Whether you're an athlete missing an important game or a grandparent struggling to keep up, nothing is more frustrating than being sidelined from your own life because of pain. Dr. Anthony Favello can take care of your orthopedic problems and get you back to living your life faster. As Hazleton's top orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Favello caters to the needs of the greater Hazleton community, where he was born and raised. Dr. Favello provides exceptional care in all areas of orthopedics, ranging from simple sprains to more complex conditions and procedures. Dr. Favello, orthopedic care from a name you trust.
Feisner Ford in Freeland has the best deals. New at Feisner Ford, the Hunter High Capacity Open and Closed Front Alignment Rack and the Road Force Tire Balancer. You'll only get them here. We can align rollbacks, ambulances, vans, and construction vehicles. And we also offer free alignment checks with any vehicle service appointment. Feisner Ford is where you'll find the best deals on new and used vehicles. The best deals.
A toast to a new show, The Girls.
It might be a little shocking. Coochie cream, anyone?
Exciting, truthful, and honest.
And a little uncomfortable.
To The Girls.
If you want the area's best selection of beer in cases and kegs, well, you've got it at JoJo's Beverages on the Airport Beltway. All the best brews, no extra charge for cold ones, and over 300 varieties by the cases. We also carry Tom Hicken bottled water and great spring water. The propane pumping station is now open and running. So when it comes to where you go for your brew, go to JoJo's Beverages, owned and operated by Joe Nemchek, a Nemchek family company. On the Airport Beltway in Hazleton. Open 7 days a week.
If you're tired of paying high heating and cooling costs, now's the time for a change. Save money with energy-efficient, easy clean windows from Just Windows and much, much more. Beautify your home, save on everyday heating and cooling costs, and virtually eliminate maintenance with Just Windows and much, much more. Go green and save green with environmentally friendly windows from Just Windows and much, much more. Tell them Amber sent you.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Whenever the PIAA playoffs begin, whether it's baseball, softball, basketball, football, when you do the opening round, well, there's quite a few games, a lot of teams. The good news is you got to do it once, right? Well, when it rains and Mother Nature gets involved, you got to come back the next day and basically do it again. So here we go. Rain was the culprit yesterday, so Quad A baseball looks like this. The only game they really tried to start was Central Buck South and Central Dolphin. It was suspended at the bottom of the first inning, so that's on tap again today. So is LaSalle and Upper Dublin, Wyoming Valley West Penn Manor, Nazareth and Hatboro Horsham, and we should point out it's not up there on the screen, but one of the games in the other bracket, Eastern teams, Coatesville beat Cedar Crest and Council Rock South beat Frankfurt, so they advance to the bottom half of the bracket. As far as AAA baseball goes, well, the only one that was played was Jersey Shore and North Pocono. And remember everybody was saying North Pocono was just a juggernaut of a team and look for them maybe to go a distance in the playoffs? They get beat in the first round. Jersey Shore shuts them out 2-0. Meanwhile, Lampeter, Strasburg, Philadelphia Electric, they'll play to see who meets Jersey Shore. Newman Goretti, Twin Valley, Blue Mountain, Phoenixville. That one is going to be going on today. The only bottom half of the bracket team of interest, West York beat Hollidaysburg, so they advance. Meanwhile, AA baseball, Phillipsburg, Osceola, it was the only game played. They beat Loyal Sauk. You can see Redeemer, South Williamsport, and the rest of the schedule. That is all going on today, and it looks like the weather's cooperating. Single A baseball, well, they got 2 games in. Montgomery beat Pius X. Camp Hill beat Conemaugh Township. But GAMP, which is charter school out of Philadelphia, and Calvary Christian, Lancaster County Christian, and Lackawanna Trail, those games will be played today. Now, one of them they did get in, Quad A softball, the Lady Millionaires, who eked by the Lady Cougars last week, 1-0. Well, they're out. Pennsbury put it to them yesterday. The final in this one, Pennsbury 6, Williamsport 1. North Penn at Lower Dolphin, St. Hubert's at Dallastown, Liberty at Central Bucks South. All rained out. They'll do it today. As far as the AAA, Sun Valley gets the win over Greencastle Antrim, and Valley View, Conwell Egan, Pottsville, they were all rained out. Manheim Central gets the win over Springfield Delco. AA, Kutztown gets the win. Nanticoke over Pine Grove in a dandy of a game. It was ended because of rain after 6.5. Why in a championship would you just finish it at this point? Hard to believe. Anyhow, Christopher Dock goes today, Wyoming area over Anvil Cleona. We'll keep you full details of all the softball, baseball, the last of the 2011-12 sports season. Now, Russ Kanzler, still in a little bit of a slump. He goes 0 for 3, and his Columbus team went 0 for the game. They get shut out by Rochester. Meanwhile, in the second game, Kanzler bounces back. He goes 2 for 4, but he's not getting a lot of support either because, look at Columbus, scored 1 run in 2 games yesterday. Not good. Akron-Binghamton postponed. The Baby Yankees edged by the Norfolk Tide, and Lehigh Valley and Pawtucket rained out today. There you go. Buffalo at Columbus, New Britain at Akron, Scranton Wilkes-Barre goes to Durham, Gwinnett and Lehigh Valley. And it's brought to you tonight by Stripes and Strikes. A lot more than just baseball and softball. How about for the golfers out there? That's right, they got you covered too. All sorts of golf-lined equipment, from the right clothing to all of the right accessories. You'll find them at Stripes and Strikes. It's the area's newest retailer, located on Route 309. Look for the green awning across from Genetti's Best Western. Stripes and Strikes. Make the right call.
Make the right call and head to Stripes and Strikes for your sporting good needs. Located on Route 309 across from Genetti's, Stripes and Strikes is your headquarters for retail and team sales, officiating equipment, and all the gear for the upcoming season. Custom printing also available with no screen or setup fees. Need local high school attire? Stripes and Strikes has it all. Hazleton area, Marion, and MMI, including varsity wool jackets. Gift certificates are available, so call or stop by today. Stripes and Strikes, 301, you are out.
News 13 first told you about POWER last week. POWER meaning professionals organized and working to enrich the region. Now the group is working together with local businesses to improve the greater Hazleton area, and they want you to get involved and improve the community by checking them out. Our Erica Ponte is in downtown Hazleton with the group's chairman of community outreach. Erica?
I'm here with Lori O'Gurkis of POWER Hazleton, a new group that just came back to Hazleton. And we're here to talk about a couple events that they have coming up, one happening this week. So you have an event coming up on Thursday. Tell me a little bit about what's happening.
We're having a first event. It's going to be at Sand Springs from 5:30 to 7:30. It's going to be a networking event in order to bring back community and awareness through our hometown.
And what kind of people are you looking to come out on Thursday?
We are looking for anybody who loves their hometown, who loves this area, who's enthusiastic, energetic, and wants to help make it a better place for their families to live.
Cool, definitely a great thing to do. And you guys also have a very cool event coming up towards the end of the month. So tell me a little bit about, it's a cleanup event, right?
It is a cleanup event. It's going to be a downtown cleanup. It's June 23rd. It's going to start at 8 a.m. and we're going to all meet in the front of the chamber office. And what it really is a partnership between the members of POWER and the local businesses in the downtown area to partner in making it a better place by cleaning it up. We're going to partner with these businesses. If they commit to pledge that they're going to clean up their area and maintain it for 1 year, us as the local residents and members of POWER will patronize their businesses for the full year. That's what it's going to be about. Patronizing these businesses who've committed to the downtown area and making it a better place for all our families and those who choose to live here.
Cool. And so that's happening June 23rd at what time?
It's at June 23rd. It's 8 a.m. If anybody's interested, they can come out and see us. We're going to be at Sand Springs on Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30, and you can learn more about the event.
Great. All right, well, if you'd like to learn more about Power, you can check them out this Thursday, happening at Sand Springs, and we'll see you there. Reporting for News 13, I'm Erica Ponte in Hazleton.
Up now on your screen, those winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck to you if you played your daily number: 732, Big 4 9142, Quinto 80840, Treasure Hunt 913 16, 26 and 28. And here is today's double draw on the Big 4, 8266.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy 36th anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. John Starzyk. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. Tonight's Talk of the Town report: Heritage Hill Senior Community will be hosting an event open to all area seniors. Trooper Shannon York from the Pennsylvania State Police will be discussing scams that target seniors as well as safety tips. The program will be held Wednesday, June 20th at 2 p.m. The first 100 people to RSVP will receive a free gift. So for more information or to register, please call 570-427-4500. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Sandra Frey of Berwick. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Niffin O'Malley Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. Rose M. Gaudio of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9:30 till 10:30. John E. Lupko of Weston. Memorial will be held Friday at 11 a.m. at the Sacred Heart Church in Weston. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Phyllis Meyer Mitchnick of 40 Fort. Funeral services were held today from the Rosenberg Funeral Chapel. Nicole C. Faciola of Freeland. Arrangements will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. Lillian H. Jackson of Hazel Township. Memorial service will be held Thursday at 10:30 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 9:30 until the time of service. And Helen Mahalchik of Hazleton. Funeral will be held Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Damiano Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 9 p.m. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for second best when dining out. Discover Mia's all-new low-price menu for 2012. And remember, there's always plenty of free gated parking behind the Markle Building.
Love it or return it. With Nationwide's 48-hour, 200-mile satisfaction guarantee, if you're unsatisfied, we'll take it back, no questions asked. Nationwide Car Sales, 40 cars under $15,000, interest rates as low as 1.9%. We guarantee you'll love it or just return it. Full vehicle information available using QR technology. Nationwide Car Sales, America's new car alternative, online at nationwidecarsales.net.
It's sudden and always unexpected. It can be an inconvenience, or it could be a catastrophe. Livelihoods and lives can be left hanging in the balance. When an auto accident affects you or your family's well-being, we can help.
I'm Melissa Scartelli.
And I'm Peter Poloszewski.
If you or your family have been hurt in an auto accident, call us. We're here to help.
After the Butler Township supervisors took out a loan in order to bring the Valley Regional Fire and Rescue Company out of debt, a transition committee was set up to appoint a new board of directors. And just last week, the committee met for the first time. The transition committee selected 7 members to sit on the interim board of directors for the fire company. In addition, there will also be a non-voting oversight committee consisting of Dr. Victor Greco, Supervisor Brian Kissenweather, and Township Manager Mary Ann Petrilla. Cunningham Borough Councilman Ron Shatter will be the liaison representing Cunningham's interest in the contract they hold with the fire company. The interim board of directors will be in place until January of 2013. In that time, the board will build a financial stable business and hire an auditor to analyze the finances of the past 10 years. In January, the fire company members will then elect their own board of director to continue overseeing the fire company. The first meeting for the new board of directors will be held tonight at 6:30 at the Butler Township Fire Station on West Butler Drive. Members are invited and encouraged to attend and observe the meeting. News 13 is told that no public comment will be taken at this reorganization meeting. Moving on tonight to the weather, the temps are feeling a little more like April rather than June. The bad news is these temps might just be sticking around for some time. But of course, before we take a look at the next 24 hours, a look at this beautiful creative condition sent to us by Xiomara Delgado, a kindergarten student at Arthur Street Elementary School. She tells us this is a picture of her friend jumping in a puddle on a rainy day. Thank you so much for sharing. Tonight, you're going to see mostly cloudy skies with a low down to 52 degrees. Again, tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high of 64. Tonight's weather brought to you by Just Windows, the pros in windows and doors since 1985. Give them a call at 636-1133, and they're located on 1st Street in Freeland. And finally, Independence Day is only a little over a month away, and in honor of the patriotic holiday, we want to show off our viewers' love for America. We need you to send us in some pictures of your children, your pets, yourself, or maybe your home decor that shows your patriotism, or even your American hero, a soldier in your family serving currently, or a veteran. All of the pictures will be featured on July 4th right here on News 13 between 4 and 5 o'clock. With your snapshot, please include a brief description to be used along with it on air. You can email pictures to us here at the station. The address is kristen@ssptv.com, or drop them in the mail to 109 West Broad Street in Hazleton with a self-addressed stamped envelope if you want your picture returned. Or you can just bring them into us in person anytime between 9 and 5. Help us say happy birthday to America and show off the great patriotism here in Greater Hazleton. And before we head off tonight, the McAdoo Borough Council work session has been canceled. Council will meet for its regular monthly meeting next Tuesday, June 12th. Stay with us. More news is headed your way.
School's out and the Sandlot Slugger baseball camp is in. The program is open to all boys and girls 7 to 12 years old. The program consists of learning and practicing the fundamentals, drills, gameplay, and clinics by various area coaches. Sign up at the rec office on the 3rd floor of City Hall. Registration is Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. It's $30 per player. The program starts in July and is held at the 17th Street Baseball Field. Call 459-4903 for more information. For that pre-owned vehicle you need, there's only one place to go. Rovnak Auto Sales, Route 93 in Sugarloaf. Choose from a wide selection of only quality pre-owned vehicles, cars, SUVs, pickups, luxury cars, and sports cars. Receive a $50 gas card with your purchase. Jim Chura and Ben Cook will provide you with the information you need for that perfect pre-owned vehicle. Rovnak Auto Sales, come down the hill to save a bill. Rovnak Auto Sales also offers notary services, temporary tags, transfers, and financing. Rovnak Auto Sales has the right vehicle for you at the perfect price. Check us out on Facebook or give us a call, 788-4014. For that quality pre-owned vehicle you need, there's only one place to go, Rovnak Auto Sales.
Valley Community Church, we have passion for relationship with Jesus and relationship with each other. And we find at this church, when we have those two passions, we will find hope in this valley.
At VCC, originality is embraced, and we're encouraged to be ourselves.
VCC gives us hope.
You can feel God's presence here, and that's what church should be.
I'm Al DeSalvatore, lead pastor of Valley Community Church. This is my wife Marissa and our son Keen, and we'd like to invite you to find hope in the valley.
Harry's wants your car. Harry's You Pull It pays the highest prices around. Harry's will pay you even more for your truck or foreign car. Drive any car in and get paid top dollar. Stop in and register to win $2,100 at Harry's You Pull It.
Miller Keystone Blood Center is in need of all blood types. Help prevent a blood shortage this summer and donate today. When you donate with Miller Keystone Blood Center, your blood stays in your community. Your donation, your community, your blood center. Miller Keystone Blood Center. GiveAPint.org.
Whether you are the victim of an automobile accident, suffered a work injury, or a disabling condition, Attorney Charles DeCosmo is here for you. Attorney DeCosmo will give you competent, aggressive legal representation. Call the law offices of Skokowski and DeCosmo for the help you need and deserve.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's hand-finished jewelry is among the finest made in the United States. The secret to J-Bell's success and quality is our state-of-the-art die-striking process, backed by skilled craftsmen. As many as 30 different steps may go into a single piece. It's like wearing a work of art. That's why J-Bell is found at only the finest jewelry stores.
Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazelton to see our magnificent collection of J-Bell die-struck engagement rings.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazelton.
After several surveillance cameras were installed around the city of Hazelton to protect the people and give businesses and police an extra eye in the sky, how are they working? We'll explore that answer right now.
From the Samsung Production Studios in the heart of Hazelton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Jasmine Brooks. After adding a few extra eyes in the sky around the city of Hazelton, business owners and city officials are working together to solve crimes and prevent them from even happening in the first place. News 13 Gary Perna joins me now with an update on the video surveillance cameras around the city. Welcome, Gary.
Thanks, Jasmine. It was just 1 year ago that downtown business owners and city officials teamed up to bring added extra security with video surveillance cameras. And this morning, members of the Downtown Committee got a first-hand look at how these security cameras work. Keith Maxwell, a representative from Northeast Remote Surveillance and Alarm, joined in on this morning's downtown meeting to give an update on the cameras and show everyone exactly how they work. Currently, 54 cameras are set up throughout the city of Hazelton. Maxwell says most sit in high-profile areas where police have experienced problems in the past. Police are able to watch footage from these cameras in the police station, in their police cruisers, and even on their cell phones.
Well, in some certain circumstances, they can get license plates, they can get facial identity, just tools that are needed to watch events and prevent events from happening. And the whole idea is to prevent the crime from happening in front of your business. It makes the customer feel a lot better when they know that they're on camera and they're going to be safe.
And one business owner couldn't agree more. After installing several cameras in front and in back of her business, Roseanne Aries, owner of Vesuvio, says her customers feel safer and more comfortable coming to downtown Hazelton. About a year ago, she put a total of 4 cameras around her building for not only surveillance for her, but to help the Hazelton City Police Department. But Vesuvio's isn't the only business that has invested in these cameras. Many businesses all over the city of Hazelton are putting an extra eye in the sky. It is the financial responsibility of the business to pay for each camera setup. Each camera system costs $975, but the good news is there are low interest loans available. If you are a business within the city limits, you can contact Carol DiStefano at the Economic Development Office in the city at 459-4967. And Jasmine, the Hazelton Area School District recently purchased 8 cameras to monitor several parks in the area, so that's extra eyes to keep an eye on the children of the greater Hazelton area.
All right, thanks so much, Gary. Well, several security cameras in the city of Hazelton are actually monitoring the MnSEC building and surrounding areas. The halfway house that sits on Broad Street doesn't sit well with too many residents, but Hazelton's top cop is doing his best to keep an open line of communication with MnSEC administration. In an effort to keep the community safer, Police Chief Frank DeAndrea is establishing a new line of communication with MnSEC administrators and trying to work with them. Chief DeAndrea has recently met with them.
And what we have agreed upon is that MnSEC is now providing the city police with part of their database. When I say part of their database, we know who is there and when they are allowed to leave to go out on day passes, when they check back in. We don't have access to things in a person's files, such as any kind of medical history or treatment history. We don't need that. From a safety standpoint for the community, it is a phenomenal tool for the police department to actively, real-time know who is in the facility, when they were out, and if we had a problem, most of the time the community automatically says, well, you should check MinSec. And now, through MinSec sharing the database with us, we can do just that.
In addition, MinSec has agreed to notify City Police anytime a resident absconds or escapes. Although MinSec is required to call State Police when this happens, they are not required to call City Police, but will do so as a courtesy. A man who absconded from a Hazleton halfway house early Sunday morning is back in custody. This is 38-year-old Alfonso Quinones, who was finishing out his prison term at MinSec in downtown Hazleton when he escaped out of an alarmed door. Quinones was back in custody by Monday afternoon, and State Police brought him before Magisterial District Judge Joe Zola for a preliminary arraignment on an escape charge. Quinones has been a resident of MinSec since October of 2011. 2 people were taken to the hospital after a 3-car smash-up caused a domino effect on a busy city street Tuesday. This is what it looked like around 2:30 this afternoon on 12th and Church Streets. A Toyota van hit the back of a Mazda, causing a Subaru Forester to rear end into the Toyota van. None of the vehicles had to be towed from the scene, but a 6-year-old girl along with a woman went to the hospital to be checked out. No serious injuries have been reported on this crash. Jury selection got underway this morning inside of a Center County courthouse for former Penn State assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky. 3 of 16 jurors and alternates needed have been selected. About 220 potential jurors reported for duty this morning. That group was then divided into groups of 40 for more questions, followed by one-on-one questioning for those who were not dismissed. Prospective jurors in Sandusky's case were told that the wife and son of late football coach Joe Paterno were among the potential defense witnesses in the child sex abuse trial. The process could take days, but opening statements are expected to begin on Monday, and the trial is set to last about 3 weeks. Moving on tonight to Freeland, where council's agenda was short, and the big ticket item was the letter of resignation from the first female police chief in the borough. As we first told you last month, in a surprise move, Chief Nadine Sist handed in her letter to council saying she no longer can continue her employment with Freeland Borough. In a 5-to-1 vote, with Council President Bob Quinn Jr. being the only no vote, Council cut their ties with Sist, then put longtime officer Steve Demko in as officer in charge, with Officer Matt Williams still second in command. We talked with Council President Bob Quinn Jr. about Sist and the next step for the borough.
Basically, I never had an issue with Nadine. I got along with her very well. We communicated daily regarding all activities within the department, just like I do with all the other police officers. They see me up in the office almost every day if they need equipment, any type of office supplies. I guess it was just, maybe it is for the best for both of us, meaning the department and Nadine, to go their separate ways. I know she dearly wanted to stay here, and if anything, I'm sure you're going to see her in town. We just asked the public to cooperate and help the officers out. I don't know the status of what the chief's position will be. We do have a 3rd full-time officer budgeted. We ran into some unforeseen expenses at the beginning of the year, but hopefully by next month we can get that 3rd officer full-time status.
In other council news, the borough will be replacing some signs in the borough that need an upgrade. Also, council heard from one woman who plans on opening a business on the town center street. Her name, Kim Welling, and she's now trying to figure out what kind of business the community would benefit from and enjoy. Many at the meeting told her they would like to see a coffee shop, cafe, or bakery. Wellings took all the comments into consideration. The new board of directors of the Valley Regional Fire and Rescue was announced. Find out when the new board members will meet for the first time. Plus, one local Catholic school's hard work gets the payoff it deserves as the school year comes to a close. You won't want to miss it.
Hey race fans, race out to Burger Family Dealerships and get the checkered flag deal of the year. Buy any new or used vehicle and you'll make the chase, guaranteed. Mention lucky numbers 31 and 47 and get a month of gasoline with the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Plus, look for the special sales signs in every car. Lowest prices of the year. Hurry, get out of the pits, but don't miss a gear. Burger Family Dealerships. Route 93 just off exit 145 off I-81 in Hazleton. Drive with experience.
Harry's wants your car. Harry's You Pull It pays the highest prices around. Harry's will pay you even more for your truck or foreign car. Drive any car in and get paid top dollar. Stop in and register to win $2,100 at Harry's You Pull It.
In honor of Father's Day, Bafil Family Chiropractic is running a special for all dads, young and old, who have not previously been a patient in the office. For only a $20 donation for Drums Elementary School supplies, you receive a case history, neurological exam, mild vision scan, and a report of the finding. Give Dad a Father's Day gift of good health, so set up an appointment today. Call Dr. Joe Bafil at Bafil Family Chiropractic, 570-788-3737.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
The dog days of summer are fast approaching at All American, so hurry in for a Jeep Wrangler. Or how about a fuel-saving Chrysler 200 available in a 4-door sedan or a 2-door convertible? Watch out for the all-new Dodge Dart coming soon. And for your summer projects, we're prepared with Ram light and heavy-duty trucks with Class Best horsepower for hauling and towing to complete your chores. Let 3 generations of family-owned dealers provide you with a hassle-free experience. All American, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Excellence, consistency, satisfaction, and family. These are all words that have become synonymous with the name Top of the 80s. For more than a quarter of a century, the Top of the 80s restaurant has been the place to enjoy fine dining, enhanced by a panoramic view of the Cunningham Valley. Its location at the crossroads of Routes 80 and 81 makes Top of the 80s a perfect setting to stop and enjoy the view while indulging in a quiet lunch or dinner. Our proud owner, Marion Pollock, invites you to become part of the family and enjoy the wide variety of foods on our award-winning menu, including fresh seafood, thick, juicy steaks, and excellent pasta dishes. Our fine banquet facilities are perfect for company meetings, wedding receptions, bridal and baby showers, rehearsal dinners, bereavement meals, and class reunions. Whatever the occasion, we will be happy to accommodate you. The Top of the 80s restaurant in West Hazleton.
After the Butler Township supervisors took out a loan in order to bring the Valley Regional Fire Company and Rescue Company out of debt, a transition committee was set up to appoint a new board of directors. And just last week, the committee met for the first time. The transition committee selected 7 members to sit on the interim board of directors for the fire company. In addition, there will also be a non-voting oversight committee consisting of Dr. Victor Greco, Supervisor Brian Kissenweather, and Township Manager Mary Ann Petrilla. Cunningham Borough Councilman Ron Shatter will be the liaison representing Cunningham's interest in the contract they will hold with the fire company. The interim board of directors will be in place until January 2013, and in that time, the board will build a financial stable business and hire an auditor to analyze the finances of the past 10 years. In January, the fire company members will then elect their own board of directors to continue overseeing the fire company. The first meeting for the new board of directors will be held tonight at 6:30 at the Butler Township Fire Station on West Butler Drive. Members are invited and encouraged to attend and observe the meeting. We are told that no public comment will be taken at this reorganization meeting. Taking steps toward poison control is essential because more than 90% of poisonings happen in the home. Each year, Giant Food Stores holds a poison prevention poster contest for grades 2 through 5 to spread knowledge of poison prevention and award one creative student. And this year, a student from Holy Family Academy is taking home the prize. News 13 stopping by Holy Family Academy Tuesday morning as the lucky winner of the contest was awarded a $500 check for her school. Holy Family Academy winner 5th grade student Megan Fay wants to grow up to be a pharmacist and entered the contest in March to learn about poison prevention. Her theme included poison protection for not only kids but pets as well. We're told it's what boosted her poster to the top.
We were thrilled. It's open to students from 4 states, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. So there were quite a few entries. And when we got the word that we had someone from Hazleton who was the winner, everyone in the pharmacy was absolutely thrilled.
I was thrilled to win it for my school, and because I want to be a pharmacist someday, so I thought it was really cool.
I'm just so proud of our students for looking out for others and knowing that there are things going on outside of our school, in the community, in the world that people need help with, and I'm just happy and proud that we're able to assist them.
It was quite the day at HFA as they presented 2 more checks. Just 2 weeks ago, the school held its first carnival. That raised money for the missions, and today the check was presented to the missions. And the school's National Junior Honor Society raised even more money for their yearly service project. That money raised will go towards the school's scholarship fund that helps students who need financial aid. Keep on the good work and, of course, giving back to the community. Well, moving on to the weather tonight. If you like high temps, you may not be in luck. If you like a little bit of a lower, cooler temp like me, then good news for you. Tonight's creative condition comes first. It's from Exomara Delgado. Ziomara, I'm so sorry, a kindergarten student at Arthur Street Elementary School. This picture is a jumping kiddo in a puddle on a rainy day. So thanks so much for that picture. Now to your 4-day outlook. Starting with tonight, it's going to be mostly cloudy skies, a chance of rain 30% with a low down to 52 degrees. Looking at that 4-day outlook, Wednesday, a slight chance of showers and a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, mostly cloudy skies. Your high is going to be near 64. Thursday, a slight chance of thunderstorms once again, a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 8 a.m. Partly sunny with a high near 68 degrees. Looking at your Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 70. It kind of just flips right around there. And Saturday again, mostly sunny with a high near 76 degrees. It looks like Mother Nature has some fun plans for the weekend. Your forecast tonight is brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon Dog and Cat Grooming. It's located at 525 North Broad Street in West Hazleton. Give them a call for your furry friend today at 459-0310. And Valley High Drive-In, delicious. They are now open for the season. They're located on Route 93 in West Hazleton. Not only can you get food, but of course ice cream and much, much, much more. Stay with us tonight on News 13. All you golfers, we have a giveaway that you're definitely going to want. But first, Freddie B is in with the latest from the sports world. He has baseball highlights and a look at tonight's actions.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight, Joanne Doherty of Hazel Township. Joanne, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. With every pre-owned vehicle purchase, receive a 1-year or 12,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. With over 80 in stock, starting at just $4,999. And remember, if you don't see this license plate frame on the back of your vehicle, then you probably paid too much. Located on the Airport Beltway across from Walmart.
Honey, does this car make me look fat?
You can always take it back.
Love it or return it with Nationwide's 48-hour, 200-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you're unsatisfied, bring it back. Nationwide Car Sales, 40 cars under $15,000, interest rates as low as 1.99%, and every vehicle is Gold Check certified. We guarantee you'll find a car you'll look good in, or you can return it. Nationwide Car Sales, Mundy Street, Wilkes-Barre.
Harry's wants your car. Harry's You Pull It pays the highest prices around. Harry's will pay you even more for your truck or foreign car. Drive any car in and get paid top dollar. Stop in and register to win $2,100 at Harry's You Pull It.
SSP TV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Whenever the PIAA playoffs begin, whether it's baseball, softball, basketball, football, when you do the opening round, well, there's quite a few games, a lot of teams. The good news is you got to do it once, right? Well, when it rains and Mother Nature gets involved, you got to come back the next day and basically do it again. So here we go. Rain was the culprit yesterday, so Quad A baseball looks like this. The only game they really tried to start was Central Buck South and Central Dolphin. It was suspended at the bottom of the first inning, so that's on tap again today. So is LaSalle and Upper Dublin, Wyoming Valley West Penn Manor, Nazareth and Hatboro Horsham, and we should point out it's not up there on the screen, but one of the games in the other bracket, Eastern teams, Coatesville beat Cedar Crest and Council Rock South beat Frankfurt, so they advance to the bottom half of the bracket. As far as AAA baseball goes, well, the only one that was played was Jersey Shore and North Pocono. And remember everybody was saying North Pocono was just a juggernaut of a team and look for them maybe to go a distance in the playoffs? They get beat in the first round. Jersey Shore shuts them out 2-0. Meanwhile, Lampeter, Strasburg, Philadelphia Electric, they'll play to see who meets Jersey Shore. Newman Goretti, Twin Valley, Blue Mountain, Phoenixville. That one is going to be going on today. The only bottom half of the bracket team of interest, West York beat Hollidaysburg, so they advance. Meanwhile, AA baseball, Phillipsburg, Osceola was the only game played. They beat Loyal Sauk. You can see Redeemer, South Williamsport, and the rest of the schedule. That is all going on today, and it looks like the weather's cooperating. Single A baseball, well, they got 2 games in. Montgomery beat Pius X. Camp Hill beat Conemaugh Township, but GAMP, which is charter school out of Philadelphia, and Calvary Christian, Lancaster County Christian, and Lackawanna Trail, those games will be played today. Now, one of them they did get in, Quad A softball, the Lady Millionaires, who eked by the Lady Cougars last week, 1-0. Well, they're out. Pennsbury put it to them yesterday. The final in this one, Pennsbury 6, Williamsport 1. North Penn at Lower Dolphin, St. Hubert's at Dallastown, Liberty at Central Buck South. All rained out. They'll do it today. As far as the AAA, Sun Valley gets the win over Greencastle Antrim, and Valley View, Conwell Egan, Pottsville, they were all rained out. Manheim Central gets the win over Springfield Delco. AA, Kutztown gets the win. Nanticoke over Pine Grove in a dandy of a game. It was ended because of rain after 6.5. Why, oh why, in a championship would you just finish it at this point? Hard to believe. Anyhow, Christopher Dock goes today, Wyoming area over Annville, Cleona. We'll keep you full details of all of the softball, baseball, the last of the 2011-12 sports season. Now, Russ Kanzler, still in a little bit of a slump. He goes 0 for 3, and his Columbus team went 0 for the game. They get shut out by Rochester. Meanwhile, in the second game, Kanzler bounces back. He goes 2 for 4, but he's not getting a lot of support either because, look at Columbus scored 1 run in 2 games yesterday. Not good. Akron Binghamton postponed. The baby Yankees edged by the Norfolk Tide, and Lehigh Valley and Pawtucket rained out today. There you go. Buffalo at Columbus, New Britain at Akron, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre goes to Durham, Gwinnett and Lehigh Valley. Hey, how hungry are you tonight? The most popular wing night in town is up at Bottlenecks. That's right. They've got the area's best wings, and every Tuesday they're just $9.95 for all you can eat. All the delicious flavors. You can have as many as you like. You can't go wrong, and they are delicious. Up at Bottlenecks every Tuesday. They sponsor us not only on Tuesdays, but it's a great place.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new tasty reason to stop by. Brand new fire-grilled ribs. A half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs, fire-grilled to perfection. And the best night to give them a try is Thursday for Rack 'em Up Rib Night, featuring the delicious ribs served with bottomless fries for only $9.95. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
It's Lester Law. We know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slusser. Call us. We'll be there.
For over 35 years, families have been going to the Roman Delight restaurant in the Fairlane Village Mall to enjoy only the finest in food, like chicken marsala, penny vodka, shrimp scampi, cheesesteaks, club sandwiches, paninis, sausage and peppers, deli sandwiches, and don't forget Roman Delight's famous pizza. Choose from Roman Delight's homemade desserts, cheesecakes, tiramisu, and more. A visit to Roman Delight in the Fairlane Village Mall is a must-stop for you and your family. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 9, and Sunday, 11 to 6. See you there.
Living with an advanced illness affects the patient and the people who care for them, leaving everyone involved needing comfort and care. With Hospice of the Sacred Heart, you are not alone, and our early involvement can add quality to your life and life to your days. We are experts in treating pain and symptoms, offering a team approach, providing the choice to live your life with dignity. Call 706-2400 for more information or visit our website at hospicesacredheart.org.
For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multi-lex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Gislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
We live in a fast-paced, on-demand world where everything is available at a moment's notice. Now your healthcare can be on-demand as well. Coordinated Health, the name you trust for superior care, now offers Care on Demand, where you can walk in, no appointment necessary, and receive immediate care for all non-life-threatening emergencies. With specialists in primary care, orthopedics, cardiology, and women's health, and locations throughout the Lehigh Valley and Poconos, quality care is never out of reach. Coordinated Health, your prescription for better health.
In life, it's good to be informed, with information that matters to you. Local news, local sports, local shows, in one app. Get the latest updates wherever you are, instantly. Full newscasts and shows, live traffic updates, school closings. Download it on Google Play. Search SSP TV and get updated.
An estimated 18 million Americans suffer from this condition, obesity. Today we're going to speak with Dr. Michael Bono, who's a bariatric surgeon, and we're going to discuss this a little further. Thank you, Dr. Bono, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Dr. Bono, first of all, for people who are watching, what is bariatric surgery?
Bariatric surgery is the treatment of the allied diseases associated with obesity.
Which is?
The being overweight. And there are different levels of being overweight, and surgery isn't the proper treatment for each level. The easiest way to calculate where you stand in regards to obesity is the body mass index, which is basically your weight over your meters squared. When a level reaches over 35, that's what we call morbid obesity. Okay. Below that, you have obesity, overweight, and being lean. Morbid obesity, on average, is about being 100% or 100 pounds over your ideal body weight. The long-term studies show that, that these surgeries benefit these patients. These surgeries have been around for over 50 or 60 years.
Okay, and what surgeries are we talking about? What is the most common one used now? There are many different types of bariatric, but what is the one that is used right now that you prefer?
We went through, our society has gone through a litany of surgeries, but the three surgeries that are most popular right now are the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, the banding procedure, and now also the sleeve gastrectomy. And all three of them, in the right patient, have good long-term and short-term results, can get rid of a majority of your comorbidities, and we enjoy doing it in this region.
Okay, so there are benefits from it as well as risks.
Yes. The main consideration for someone who wants to look into doing one of these surgeries, do the benefits outweigh the risks? And once you reach that point, we talked about the body mass index over 35, 100 pounds or 100% over your ideal body weight, the benefits outweigh the risks. Your risk level of not undergoing surgery is higher than undergoing surgery. And that's the patients we work up and we proceed to operation.
Okay, and in the recovery period, then does the patient just maintain the way they used to eat, or is there a special diet involved? What is the protocol for that before and after with the patient?
That's a big question. We follow a pretty detailed pre-op, intra-op, and post-op follow-up with our patients, education, workup, clearance for surgery, and we like to follow up the patients long-term to make sure that they're nutritionally up to par, they're maintaining their weight loss healthily.
Okay, and you're here with the Hazleton Health and Wellness Center located in the building.
Yes.
And you are part of the Greater Hazleton Health Alliance.
Yes.
And you've been doing these surgeries for how many years?
In the region, well over 10 years, but I've been doing it for almost about 20 years now.
Okay, and you've seen great success with this?
Yes, yes. When carefully done and good patient follow-up, we've had some real life-changing events. It's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you, Doctor. If you would like any more information from Dr. Bono, you could reach in here at his office at the Greater Hazleton Health and Wellness Center. And for this week's Health Check, I'm Deb Lissant reporting for Channel 13.
Attention all you golfers out there, if you haven't busted those golf clubs out yet, News 13 is giving you the perfect reason to do so. We're giving one lucky viewer 2 passes to the 18-hole green at Sand Springs to enjoy a hole-in-one at the golf course in Drums. Call 459-9813 right now to win. This is for the Live at 4:30 newscast only. Good luck to you. Before we say goodbye tonight, McAdoo Borough Council work session has been canceled. Council will meet for its regular monthly meeting next Tuesday, June 12th. That'll do it for us tonight. Thanks so much for making us a part of your day. Of course, you can catch this newscast again with a rebroadcast throughout tonight, or just simply go to our website, ssptv.com. There you will find everything Greater Hazleton and beyond. It's just all one click away. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe and we'll see you Wednesday. Good night.